Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Fussy again. Where have I been? Been a while, let me tell you. I've been away from work. I've been away from a lot of things, actually. I've been a little bit ill, I guess you could say. It's mostly just a small health concern due to some lactose intolerance that I ignored for a long time and I did not know. Anyways, TMI. Let's get to the build, folks. Anyways, I wanted to talk to you today about my build that I've been working on since league start. It is EK Mines Inquisitor. I've had a lot of fun playing this build. There was some pain points, obviously, during the early stages when we didn't have a lot of mine throwing speed or anything like that. At this point, I've got it at a really nice stage, and it's actually very cheap. I've invested maybe 4 divines in this entire setup, and it's feeling really, really good. The whole thing centers around Heat Shiver, and for the League Star version, Sorrow. These can quickly be upgraded into nicer gloves once you have a little bit of currency rolling, and of course have your farming strategies developed. I'm on my way. I am slow, don't at me, but I'm on my way to having a full Atlas completion. So I've got my Uber Elder to still do, and then I've got just a few more maps here to run, mainly the unique maps to get done. Other than that, yeah, it focuses around Heat Shiver and Sorrow for the League Star version. Sorrow is going to allow our fizz damage from the Ethereal knives to be converted 100% to cold. So Heat Shiver is actually the star of the show here. This helmet is amazing. I fucking love it. Basically what it does is it's going to take all of that cold damage that we just gained from converting our fizz damage to cold, and it is going to gain us 1% of cold damage as extra fire damage per 1% chill effect on the enemy. Now, in the current setup, I have around 200%, give or take. I think it's maybe a bit more, but around 200% ailment effect. So reaching that 30% is quite easy for me. And as far as the cold damage is extra fire against frozen enemies, at the current moment, I believe that the ailment threshold in my POB here is showing something like 4 million or 3 million. It's not too bad. Oh no, it's actually way better. It's 6.6. So we're looking at about 6.6 million for our ailment threshold, and that's allowing me to freeze, all our map bosses and stuff like that. So they're not posing any issue, and we get to gain the full benefit of that 100% cold as extra fire. So this thing really, really hits hard once you get it going. And yeah, other than that, it's all pretty standard gear, guys. It's, this chest I'm going to be switching up in stage 2. So I just grabbed a random 6-link that was better than Tabula. Actually, I was lucky. I dropped this Val Regalia. I dropped a 6-link Val Regalia plain white, and then I just slapped an essence on there. The prophecy wand I bought, I think this was like 6 chaos or something like that, and then I basically just went and crafted on the spell damages and non-chaos as extra chaos. The belt is also very, very cheap. The belt, just a couple deafening essences of zeal that I threw at a belt. Literally nothing special here, and I came out with some trap mine throwing speed from there. The boots are the only thing that you have to use your Eldritch mods on until you get gloves later on. And so the boots, I have the brittle ground mod. This I'm a little torn on. Like, we don't reach crit cap on the build at this point, because crit investment, even though we are Inquisitor, there's other things I had to invest in order to make the build not feel like shit. So crit had to take a back seat. So crit, we've got it around 70% without the brittle. And if you want to rock a diamond flask, you can bring that up to around 85. However, I personally don't really care. The build feels good enough and tanky enough. Even with its 3.7k life, it feels pretty damn tanky in a lot of situations. And the brittle ground, I figure, is actually kind of good because I can preload on a boss. I can run over top of them with shield charge really quick. Or let's say the boss is chasing me around, I can be throwing mines and the boss is chasing me around, running over brittle ground. So I figure it is still working well for me, but again, if there's a way that I can, I mean, not if there's a way, once I'm able to crit cap later, this will definitely be a mod that goes, and I'll drop that for likely ailment avoidance, but not quite sure. Sorry, not element avoidance, that's the other one. Action speed is likely what I would end up taking. So regeneration rate, very, very important. And one more thing, I fucked up. So my original plan was to go with Shavs and Lowlife in stage 2 with Prism Guardian. I worked at the POB, it was garbage, so I'm not going to do it. And basically the next stage is actually going to be kind of like a pseudo small aura stacker. It's not really aura stacker, but I will be using sack walls and getting quite a bit of reservation efficiency. And basically we're going to be taking this with sack walls and an All's amulet. And we're going to be basically allowing us to fit in 2 more auras on top of that. That's going to be Hatred and Herald of Purity, and those 2 auras more than double our damage, so it will be quite insane. The Herald of Purity, also we get the minions, so those guys take a lot of aggro away from us, especially if we use the alt quality, which will give us the minions taunt. So again, lots and lots of different upgrades and things that are going to make this build feel fucking amazing. But again, it's feeling really good right now. I'll run a quick map just to showcase what I've got so far, and any comments you guys have or any kind of ideas somebody may have, definitely feel free to leave in the comments for me. Always open to new ideas and, you know, ways to make a build better. I'll just skip that for now, just because, you know, essence of time, it's already a kind of long video, so we'll just go ahead and skip that for now. But yeah, and League starting it was actually surprisingly easy. So I thought it would be a lot harder than it was, but honestly, as far as just like your power spikes, you just basically want to get your Heat Shiver and your Rimsoro as fast as possible and get a +1 wand. And then, you know, after all of that, ooh, hey bud, hey there. After all of that, you're gonna want to go ahead and oh, I got all my lines laid out, didn't even realize. After that, you're going to want to go ahead and get your reservation efficiency shield, because fitting in more auras is good. And then it's just a matter of, you know, getting your res and life and all that stuff in order. So really, really easy. Oh, get away from me, bud. Oh, no. Okay, Red Beast got us. C'est la vie.
I must have time to gather my will.
Oh, no. I may as well just save it. There we go. Do a quick save on that and get back to slaughtering this red beast here, or he just slaughters me. Nope, he dead.
Survivor, you are well prepared for the end. It's a fine.
All right, and continue on. So yeah, for most things, just like they just get frozen, and for the red beast and all that stuff, you know, obviously there's mobs that have, you know, ailment reductions, stuff like that. There's map mods that can also cause that, and some of these beasts also just have fucking crazy HP pools. So ultimately, you know, trying to freeze them, you're just gonna need more damage, which will come in the later game, of course. So ultimately, I'm feeling pretty good about it. I would definitely league start it again, and if I did league start it again, I think that I would definitely not swap the EK mines until I got my Shavs. Sorry, not my Tabby. And the reason why is because the mine throwing speed, especially in the, oh wow, that was a bad degen, especially in the early game, is just like,
Little beast.
it's crucial. Even right now, like it's still not fully fast enough for my liking, but it's at least in a spot where I'm happy with it. But in the next stage, we get quite a bit more mine throwing speed, so I'm pretty stoked for that. I guess I should probably use my Arcanist brand more often for my debuffs, but it would definitely make clear a lot easier. Oh, whoa! Whoa! Don't know what that was. Jesus. After just talking about how it feels kind of tanky, rip. It's the early stages, guys. Early stages. For Divine. I'm losing my voice here. And at the very least, it does have some mobility, which is good. Having, you know, shield charge, flame dash, or sorry, shield charge, smoke mine. It's pretty nice. Whoa, hit off. Something that I really desperately want to work in is stun immunity. So that I do not have, and it's fucking, yeah, I gotta say, I don't really like it. Because we do definitely feel the stuns sometimes. So obviously, if somebody has ideas on how I can fit that in without fucking taking the nodes on the passive tree, and obviously I know I can get like a boot enchant and do the flash shit, but I don't really feel like farming a boot enchant. So yeah, if anybody has any other clever ideas for cheap ways to fit it in, please let me know.
Prepare for the end. This is a fine capture.
I don't know what's happening here. I'm literally getting tossed around all over the place.
We will be best friends, beast, until we slaughter you.
Where's he running to? Come back here. I guess I could just go to the bots and showcase that, and then we'll kind of bounce out of the map here and end the video. Oh no! Never mind. Or we'll just die. Because I didn't fucking throw out any mines like an idiot. But you know what? We're not gonna cut this stuff out. We're gonna keep the video honest. I mean, hey, it's fucking cheap investment right now, guys. We're obviously at the very early stages of the build, and we're gonna be able to sustain a lot more hits later on. I'm not too worried there. Not gonna let it bother me. Yeah, I'll come back for you guys later. I'm gonna go ahead and portal this time. Those assholes just swarmed me. So just preload for a boss. And then they're dead. So it's very, very easy. Again, defenses will come a little bit later. Just need to get into stage 2 and obviously get a little better life rolls and shit on our gear. Like, I have decent life on my rings, but I have none on my amulet. We obviously get none on the uniques. I have a really shitty life roll on my shield, no life on my boots, really bad crafted life on my belt. And I don't have all my life nodes on the tree either. So I end up taking these later, and then we also get more life through our cluster jewels later as well. And obviously we can scale strength and things like that. So defenses will come. Damage is here, is already pretty good, and the damage that you just saw is about to double in the next stage for about 20 divines. So anyways, really excited to share with you guys the next time, and the next update should probably be within the next week, depending on how things go IRL. But really looking forward to it, and hope you enjoyed what you saw so far. Till next time, peace out.